the autumn of 2025, a quiet handshake in Stockholm sent shockwaves across Europe. Ukraine's President, Volodymyr Zelensky, and Sweden's Prime Minister, Ulf Kristersson, signed a landmark defense agreement, one that could redefine the air war over Eastern Europe. Under this deal, Ukraine could receive up to 150 Saab JAS 39 Gripen fighter jets, Sweden's crown jewel in air defense engineering. These jets are not only fast and lethal, they're built for survival in modern, high-threat environments. And for Ukraine, that could mean the difference between defending the sky or losing it. But what exactly makes the Gripen such a formidable aircraft? And how would it fare against Russia's Su-35 fighters and the dreaded S-400 missile system? Let's find out. The deal and its strategic value. The agreement signed in Stockholm isn't an instant arms transfer. It's a long-term air power partnership that includes training, maintenance, and technology sharing. Ukraine is expected to start pilot training on Gripen simulators by mid-2026, with the first aircraft delivered soon after. Over a decade, this could build one of Eastern Europe's most modern air fleets, designed to operate alongside NATO. More importantly, it signals a shift in global defense alignment. Sweden, known for neutrality, is now arming a nation at war, and doing so with its most advanced piece of technology. The Gripen, Sweden's multirole masterpiece. The Saab JAS 39 Gripen, first introduced in the 1990s, was built around a simple idea: do more with less. It's a lightweight multirole fighter, meaning it can switch from air-to-air combat to ground attack in seconds. Weighing just 8.5 tons empty, it's one of the most agile jets ever built. Powered by the Volvo RM12 engine, a Swedish modified version of the American F404, the Gripen can reach speeds up to Mach 2, around 2,470 km/h. It climbs fast, reacts instantly, and needs less than 800 meters of runway to take off. That's vital for Ukraine, where fixed air bases are constant missile targets. Gripens can even launch from public highways, refuel from trucks, and be serviced by just 5 ground crew members. It's a fighter designed for nations under threat, not just global powers. Avionics and sensors. Inside the Gripen lies its true edge, the electronics. At the heart is the PS-05A radar, a pulse Doppler system capable of tracking 20 targets simultaneously and engaging multiple threats at once. It integrates seamlessly with NATO's Link 16 data network, allowing Ukrainian pilots to share target data with drones, ground systems, and allied aircraft in real time. The Gripen's electronic warfare suite, known as EWS-39, automatically detects, jams, or deceives enemy radar and missiles. It can create false images, ghost aircraft, confusing Russian sensors and drawing fire away from real targets. And unlike many jets, the Gripen's cockpit is entirely digital. 3 large displays provide pilots with a panoramic situational picture, supported by a helmet-mounted display that lets them lock targets just by looking. Armament and strike capability. When it comes to firepower, the Gripen is surprisingly versatile for its size. Its standard loadout includes Meteor air-to-air missiles, capable of destroying targets beyond 100 kilometers, even if they try to evade. IRIS-T short-range missiles for close combat dogfights. Brimstone and GBU-49 Paveway II precision bombs for ground strikes. And the built-in 27 Mauser cannon for low-altitude engagements. The Gripen can carry up to 6,500 kg of ordnance, nearly its own weight in weapons. It also supports reconnaissance pods and anti-ship missiles, making it a true multirole aircraft. Its combat range of roughly 800 km, extendable to 3,200 km with drop tanks, gives Ukraine the reach to strike across the front without entering high-risk zones. Against Russia's air power. Russia's skis are guarded by the Su-35 Flanker, a twin-engine beast with raw power and long range. On paper, the Su-35 outclasses the Gripen in speed and altitude, but air combat isn't fought on paper. The Gripen's superior radar, stealthier profile, and Meteor missile advantage could give Ukrainian pilots a lethal first-shot capability, the ability to engage before the enemy even knows they're being targeted. When facing the S-400 Triumph air defense system, the Gripen's best defense is strategy. Its low-altitude flight mode and electronic countermeasures make it far harder to track and hit. Flying in small, networked groups, Gripens could overwhelm Russian defenses with coordinated electronic attacks, something older Soviet-built jets simply can't do. In short, it's not about muscle, it's about brains, and the Gripen is one of the smartest jets ever built. For Sweden, this partnership cements its role as a rising power in defense innovation. For Ukraine, it's a long-term investment in independence, the first step toward building a NATO-compatible air force that can operate well into the 2040s. The Gripen may not be the fastest, the heaviest, or the flashiest jet in the sky, but it's smart, survivable, and battle-ready, exactly what Ukraine needs in a modern war of endurance. If this deal succeeds, it won't just change Ukraine's air power, it could redefine how smaller nations fight back against much larger adversaries. This is Military Tech, your window into the machines shaping tomorrow's battlefields. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe and join us for more stories from the front lines of innovation.